I just want to make this clear to everyone. I am a Jesus follower before I am a trader. You know, in the past, when I don't know who Jesus was, I was trading, but I wasn't profitable. But when I gave my life to Jesus, it's a long story. Like, my testimony is a long story. But when I stopped trading, when I found Jesus, I gave up everything. For me, I was like, Lord, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you want to do with my life? And God literally told me to start trading. And how he did that was giving me a vision. That will be in another video. I will explain that. But my point is, giving Jesus my life gave me a direction, gave me gave me a destiny that I never knew that I had. And today I actually want to talk about angels as well, because I'm gonna blow people's mind now, right? I'm actually gonna blow people's mind right now. Do you know seeing angels should be normal? Yeah, see, you guys probably will be like, hey, what is this guy talking about? I'm a Jesus follower, right? And you can call me a Christian. So when I believe in Jesus, I believed in everything that he's done. Like, what Jesus did on that cross is much, much greater than people think. Jesus didn't just die to save us. His death and resurrection is far, far too deep for people to actually think about it. I'm going to read the Bible. I'm going to read a chapter from the Bible about what Jesus said. And that's in John chapter 14, verse 12. It says, where is it now? I can't even find. Where is it? 14. John 14, 12. Yeah, it says, I tell you the truth. Anyone who has faith in me will do what I have been doing. He will do even greater things than these, because I'm going to the Father. Actually, Jesus said it all, right? Because he's going to the Father, we're actually going to do more. Even when Jesus walked on earth, he was doing miracles and healing, doing all sorts of miracles. And now he said that we actually going to do greater works than that he did, because he's going to the Father. Guess what? Jesus talked to angels all the time. In the Bible, you can actually check it out when Jesus sees angels and talk with them. And Jesus dying on the cross opened a door to that. Jesus dying on the cross opened a door to the spiritual realm that should be normal. It's normal for a Christian to see an angel and talk to the angel. Like, we're not meant to worship them. They're meant to. They're like, it's a fellow servant. They help us to serve God. It's normal to talk to an angel, to see angels and say to the spiritual realm, Jesus has paid that price. So today I actually want to talk about my encounters with angels. When I gave my life to Jesus, I started making all sort of promises to God. Like, my testimony is a long one. I probably do that in the long run. I will give you guys my testimony. But one day I was praying, right? My eyes were closed. I was praying, and when I opened my eyes, I saw this angel at the left top of my eyes. It's literally on top of my window, right? And his eyes were shut, and this angel was praying with me. And the only way I can describe this angel is his color is like a fluorescent light. It's a bright color, but it's got like this white hair. His eyes were closed, and he was praying with me. And the second time I saw an angel was, guys, can't believe this is like physical. I was literally that I live in Swansea, right? And there's a place they call the Quadrant, and I was around the Quadrant, and all of a sudden, the environment shift. Like I can tell the environment have shifted, and all of a sudden I saw this guy walking right in front of me. I just knew it's an angel. I can't tell you how I knew, but this guy dressed as a beggar. He literally was walking past me in front of me. I can't explain how I knew. When you walk with God, when you know Jesus and walk with Jesus, you just knew stuff. I can't explain it, but I just knew this is an angel, and I felt compelled to help this angel. What I did, I took this guy, bought him some food around the corner, and after that I was like, I was like, okay, trying to say goodbye. I was like, hey, what's your name? Do you know what he said? He looked me in the eye and said, my name is Adam. Can't make these things up, right? And I just knew it. Like, that was the second time I met an angel, right? And the third time I met an angel was when, what was the, I was going through a rough season. Not like, rough season. Like, I'm telling you what Jesus did normally do when you give your life to Jesus. He gives you this peace, right? But this day, this peace, I can't feel it at all. I was disturbed in the spirit because I got some news. I was just disturbed, and normally, I pray about it, and God takes over. Like, I feel the peace return back to me. But this time, I wasn't feeling the peace after spending time with God, right? I wasn't feeling this peace. Like, it's like on and off. And I went to bed that night. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I was rolling on the bed, and all of a sudden I heard a voice, and the voice said, audible voice, as you can hear me right now, and the voice said, what is this, like about almost 2 years ago now? Yes, and the voice said, you are loved. You are loved. And hearing that, and then when I heard that voice, I turned, right? And when I turned, I saw this bluish light around the corner as well, in my room. I just knew it was an angel. And that was the third time. Actually, before then, there was a time I saw an angel as well, but this time it was in a vision. And in this vision, I was praying. I saw in this vision an angel that delivered a scroll to me. This angel is like glowy gold, and I was kneeling down with one foot, and I was like that, receiving a scroll from an angel. And that was in a vision when I was praying. And another time I saw an angel, wasn't long ago. When was that now? When was that? Okay, this time around I saw a warrior angel. And this warrior angel, like, these things I'll be talking about in my channel as well. There's this vision I normally had. At the time I was thinking it's a dream, but it wasn't a dream, because I found myself in this spiritual realm in like different days, right? About 5-6 times. Different days. It might take after 2 weeks. I found myself in the same spiritual realm. And in this time, in this spiritual realm, I saw an angel, a warrior angel, coming to fight for me, right? He's pure gold, like his armor was gold and a golden sword. I just knew it was a long story, right? But I'm gonna cut it short. Like, I saw this angel, a warrior angel that came to fight for me. And the last time I saw an angel was about 3 weeks ago. And this time around, right, it was in the night. It was in the night. I finished spending time with God, and I was going to sleep. I switched off the lights, and all of a sudden, a bright light was glowing in my hallway. I just knew it. I just knew it was an angel, you know. And why am I saying all this? I'm not worshiping angels, right? Jesus has done it all. Jesus talked with angels. And when Jesus died on that cross and rose on the third day and ascended into heaven, right? What he did, he opened that door for us. Anyone that believes in him, in Jesus, it's normal to experience this stuff. See angels and look into this and see into the spiritual realm. You know, I know people say it's it's all about the gifting and that. But for me, what I believe, if you believe in Jesus, you can see angel. The supernatural realm should be natural. That's what I believe. And I still know one day the eyes of my heart will be opened, and then I can see clearly and see them as I see anyone else. I know that day is gonna come. But if you believe in Jesus, don't listen to whatever people are saying, because it's normal to see angels. It's normal to see in the spiritual realm, because Jesus has done it all for us. I'm gonna end this here, guys. I will see you guys next time. For now, have a good Saturday. Bye, guys.